Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another story time, which is my second story time. I shall link the first one in the whichever side it is, the little eye thing, and you can just click on it and watch it. But today's video is probably a short version, but it's just a graduation video that I am going to be just talking you through, like the process, how it happened, what happened, how I managed to get there. But yeah, so if you enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get on with the video. I've just noticed this top seems a bit tight. I've had it for ages, but it matches my sunburn, so winning! Anyway, so today's video is basically how I graduated. Now, I've actually graduated twice so far, not to brag or anything, but check me out. Anyway, my first graduation was in a foundation degree in early years, which is basically working with children, babies, basically like in a nursery setting or like a childminder setting. I hate kids. I absolutely hate them. Like, judge me, go ahead, come for me, come at me, but I just don't like them. I physically just can't deal with them, guys. I see them and I'm just like, oh God, absolutely not. Don't get me wrong, I want my own kids when I'm at the right age, and friends' kids, I don't mind. Don't mind people I'm related to that are children, but I just don't like other people's children. I just think they're annoying. Anyway, I got a degree in it though, passed, graduated. And the second degree I graduated in was working with young people, children and families. And I actually graduated from that last year. Yeah, last year. I'll just insert like a little picture of me with my little graduation hat on, and you know, just so you can see, why not? But the first time I graduated, luckily on both times, I had my friend Tracy to graduate with, so I wasn't on my own, which I was so thankful for. And we both graduated in the same subject. And the first time it happened, obviously she had her family with her and I took my mum, so we both had our little families, well, my mum and her family, and we met up there and we had to go and get our cap and gown. Now, we didn't know what was going on. Don't get me wrong, it's all very well planned out. My sunburn's itchy. So it's all very well planned out. So obviously you walk in and you have like signs posted, so you know where each things are, like toilets, cap and gown, photographs. And we had like a piece of paper with a cap and gown code on, so you just go in, you show them that, you wait in line, and then you show the person again your code number, and then they give you your cap and gown, and you then go to another section where they help you put it on and show you how to do it, which I think is a big help, especially if it's your first time and you don't know what you're doing and you are on your own. It's great. So we were stood there, and before you graduate you have to fill out a form. So you fill out your head measurements, like your chest measurements and your height. And I found my gown was really long on the first graduation. Like, it basically came down to my ankles, and everyone else's came to like below the knee, and I was like, have I measured this wrong or something? Knowing me, probably. But anyway, so once we had our cap and gown, it was just a case of like waiting around for a bit, and you could go and get pictures done. We actually did get our pictures done, and our families had like pieces of paper with like their seat number on, and because her family was sat in a different place to where my mum was sat, they had to split up, which wasn't really a big help because my mum was on her own. Bless her. Anyway, so once we was ready to graduate, we had to go into the big hall thing, and we all had seating numbers. Now, luckily for me and my friend Tracy, alphabetically we was next to each other, so it worked out great. And there were a couple of my other friends as well that was there at the time, but we didn't see them till we actually had to go and sit down for the ceremony. And we was on the very front row, like I'm talking the very front row, for a first time graduate or graduate. Anyway, it was terrifying because you had everyone sat behind you, everyone sat above you for the families, and we were like, why are we sat on the front row? We were first. We were first, guys. Can you believe? Like, we were first to graduate out of the whole hall. We were the first. So we literally sat down, and then obviously, like, when the lecturers walk in and I don't know if the chairman's there. The chairman, basically, if they're there or not. When the lecturers walk in, you have to stand up, and they bring in like this big. The uni I go to, it's Catholic, so I don't know if different ceremonies have different things for different unis, but they had this big like pole. It was like a gold pole, and they walk down with it like it's some sacrifice thing, you know. And then when they sit down, you sit down. And we literally sat down, had to stand up again because we had to go and graduate. What a farce. So then we sat back down after we graduated, and then we had to wait for everybody else to graduate, guys. It is a painful experience because you sat there, and if you sat on the front row, it's not too bad because you get to see what people are wearing. So if you're going to graduate again, you can kind of think, oh, she's got this on, or oh, he's wearing that. So you get a better idea of what to wear for next time. But that's what I did anyway. So then from that, obviously, I didn't have my phone on me, and neither did my friend Tracy, because we didn't have pockets. So when we came to leave the hall, our families also left at the same time, and it was that busy that you're getting told by various people to move down, move down, move down, and then you've got other people saying that you can't stand down that end, you need to stand up that end. And it's like, well, when you don't have a phone and you've got to meet your family, where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? Anyway, luckily we managed to meet them. And then from that, we had a couple more pictures taken. And then Tracy and her family left, and me and my mum left, and we went to get some food. Now, luckily, where we went to get some food, because I work in a pub, the pub that we went to, it's the same brand as where I work. So I got discounts, so that's always a bonus. And we got some food, and then we came home, and I think I went out on the night with my friends just for a few drinks, and then I came back home. And that's basically what happened the first time and the second time. It's not really, I wouldn't say it's a long process, because it's just the graduation process that's long. Like when you have to sit there and it's like, all right, now let's wait for everybody else to graduate and then we can go home. The advice I would give would be always go for a wee before you go and sit down, because there is nothing worse. I'm telling you, there is nothing worse than sitting there and thinking, I need a wee. And then you sat there for about an hour watching everyone graduate before you can go for a wee. It is long, it is long. But the second time it happened, we had a bit more of an idea of what was going on. So we went to get our cap and gown, and I sized down in mine, so it was a little bit shorter. Cheeky. And Tracy went to get her pictures done, and I didn't choose for pictures this time because I had them done last time, and I thought I can just take some of my own. So then when we went to go and sit down in the hall, we was actually sat quite far back from where we was the first time, which made a bit of a change, but you couldn't really see much from this time. And we wasn't sat together because someone else was sat in between us, which kind of made it a bit awkward because you didn't really know them, and it was like, hi. But it's pretty much the same process. You sit there, you graduate, you sit back down, wait for everyone else to graduate, and then you can leave. But yeah, now I am doing another course at uni, and I will hopefully graduate again with my friend Tracy. Tracy, if you're watching this, graduation buddies. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. It's a lot shorter than my others. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just a little bit of story time of what happened when I graduated, really. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see my face again. And yeah, any recommendations, let me know. Message me on my social medias, they will be linked down below as well. But yeah, I will see you in the next video.